It's known as the White Elephant, an abandoned building in Buenos Aires that for decades was home to hundreds of people that had nowhere else to live. But these days, heavy equipment is working non-stop to bring it down.
We started to think in 2011, when the national government gave the city the building, what we should do with it. There were too many things happening here. We decided to demolish it and start from scratch to transform the area.
It was meant to be the largest hospital in Latin America during the government of Juan Perón. But when he was overthrown in 1955, the project was abandoned, and since then, it has been a symbol of neglect. Authorities are hoping to build a park, schools, and are currently building the new Ministry of Social Development here.
The idea of this project is to increase the presence of the state in an area that has been historically abandoned. Around 90 families used to live in this building in these conditions with no water, electricity, or access to basic services.
There were also 140 families who lived outside. The city has been offering all those occupying the area cash incentives to buy a house somewhere else.
It was difficult to ask people to leave. People didn't trust in our goodwill to help them leave this place. Slowly, we started showing them that we wanted to help them improve their lives. Some families went to other places. Some of them are better off.
But there are 10 families who do not want to leave. Néstor Marecos, who works as a driver here, says he's not ready to move.
We don't want to go because this is where we work from. People know they can find us here. I don't trust the government's intentions. They leave and they don't finish what they started.
Over 700,000 people live in slums in suburban Buenos Aires. The current administration says it's working to improve the living conditions of everyone in the city.
What happens in this city happens all over the country, across Latin America and in large urban areas. Lack of education and health facilities force people to leave here. The President is working on a plan to improve slums around the country, build roads and generate work.
This is part of the biggest urban development project Buenos Aires has seen in decades. But it is reducing poverty in the country, what will guarantee that those who left the White Elephant won't end up living in another slum once again.